Alright, good morning. It is Thursday. I am up early today, so we get to play around with a couple of things. So I got some time yesterday and I started playing with the script. Okay, so what that is I played with the script a little bit and was able to add the tick counter right here so that we don't have to glance down. And once the tickers start going down to below 50, it's starting to beep, but it will give us a warning at 300 and then 200, and then once it gets to 50, it starts beeping continuously to give us the alert. I'm going to try to start fixing that to only beep when we are at a potential second entry, right? Because technically we don't have to pay attention to the screen until there's an actual second entry, or one of my favorite, the inside bar when there's a strong uptrend. But outside of that, we really don't have to pay attention too much. So hopefully we don't miss out on too many trades once that happen. Okay. Let's see here. Let's put some of our indicators in here. There's the overnight high. And I would say this is the low right here. This is at 1, so okay, pretty tight range. I would say it's still an uptrend, right? It's closed around here yesterday and we're still up, even though we do show a little bit of a down right now.
Target filled. Stop filled.
Just want to go over this. I turned on the screen recording, but I was on a phone, so I got a mute. But so we made it to the high right here. Well, from here we went right here. Right here, here's the second entry low. Okay, tick 1 down. I tried to place an order right here to see if there's a trap because of the strong downside. It did not happen. Okay, and then it went down. It ticks back up, and then it went straight down. This is another trap right here. So for the long, but it went down, and then touches the EMA. Went down, rechecked it, closed this. I put an order right here, and we got a nice easy scalp right there. Okay, so that's what that was. Okay, so we're approaching the upper channel far away from the EMA, but I like it to at least retest this area before I come in here. Our new sound is a lot more annoying than I thought, so I changed it. Once it reached below 50, it was just going to tick 1 to let us know the candle is about to finish, instead of keep on playing.
Order filled.
Hey, something's wrong with my recorder. I didn't get to show you this here, but after this tray, I'll go over this. But looks like we got an opportunity right here. I'll go 1 tick below that one. But we got a nice second leg right here. Bounce off EMA, bounce off EMA. I think it's a good trade. Potentially have a measure move all the way back up to this level. But man, you gotta think. I don't know how much higher can this market go, but it just seems like it always finds steam to go higher. We got this right here, so first entry, second entry, both right off the EMA, so there's a lot to like about this one.
Target filled.
There you go. Perfect. And we're just going to leave this one right here, because even though you know what happened, or can get up here. That's what the measure moves for, right? So while we wait for that, so this is what happened right here. Went strongly up right here, kind of a signal right here if you go off of this, but this is really a first entry, second entry, third entry, fourth entry. This is a fourth entry, so I didn't think it was a good one, so I didn't go for it, but it went up here, and then we form an inside bar right here next to a doji, which is not as good, but still one of my favorite. Is strong trend inside bar, so I placed it above. We got a scalp, pin back, kick us out, but immediately went to the upside. Unfortunately, we didn't get much for the scalp, but hey, the trade works. Okay, so this is the fourth one today, right? So you can see a nice uptrend, so we're just gonna leave this right here and see what it can do. But this market just can't seem to slow down. And here again, this is an inside bar, pretty much. Well, it's a double top, but I like it to be completely inside and not matching the top. But this is by far one of my favorite, but it only works in a strong uptrend like this here. Right now, this is debatable. Put it right there. We're gonna be really tight with this runner. We're gonna lock in at least 2 points with this runner, so I'm not sad at all. We would have been kicked out right
Stop
there,
filled.
but I want 2 in case it's set up a trap for us, but still a great trade. Okay, so there's a trap to the downside.
Order submitted.
First entry short right here. Yes, first entry short is right here. Here's that second one, 1 tick. So potentially a trap. We're still pretty close to EMA. Our measure move have us going up here, so for anything, if it ticks up, that where the
Order filled.
there you go. Gonna go right here. Just a lot of opportunity to get in trades today, right? Anytime you get in a trap, it's potentially another trap for yourself to the other side. But I mean, all the signals telling us that it's good. So, and technically, I can go right here to limit my loss right now. Okay, it's looking good, starting to tick up. So. This is our 4th trade today already. The market's giving us a lot of opportunity. Right now our risk is only about 1.5, so I'm not too worried. We've been doing pretty darn good today, so. I'm surprised it hasn't started kicking people out right here at that level. Because right here would be kicking everybody that enters that long trade, that short side right here. Normally you know a trap works because it moves so fast, right? It just goes there, and then all the people struggling, panicking to cover their losses will run right into it. So, but if this is an upper top, I'm just gonna close my my trades.
Target filled.
Oh, nice. Go.
Stop filled.
Alright. For today, I'm gonna start messing with the script, right? Like I said, it's sometimes, you know, you got the alert to tell you the bar is about to end now. So what we'll do is see if we can mess with the script to mark the first and second entry for us, so that when we look at it, we'll be able to denote, right? Nothing is going to be 100%. That's why you can't just get in on every second entry. That's why it's important to identify those key entry. Like that's a key entry right off of EMA. If you get in right here, right off your channel, right? So we still have to look at it. If it's easy, everybody would be doing it. So just keep that in mind. Here's another one that is really low risk that I can see right here. Yep, I'll just put it right there. Pretty low risk. We're talking about a point, well, a little bit less than 2 point. So we got first entry, second entry right here is a tick, one right above it for a trap as well. So again, it's a bit congested, but such a strong uptrend today. We already got a rejection at EMA right here. Went down here, one tick down, right? First entry long, second entry long. I mean, first entry short, second entry short. If that fail comes up here, then we just have to retest the high somewhere here. I do think that we're a bit extended. I mean, look at the trend. Look at the uptrend today. I mean, from market open, it went up quite a bit, but you know what, the price action tells us that, hey, this might work. The only thing I can see is that, hey, it's a bit congested in this area right here, but it's still a pretty good trade, I think. And that's a good candle for us. So right now I'm gonna move my stop one more. So now it's only a 1.5. So it ticks up again, so that's a good news for us. Got to the 1 point scalp, went back down. We needed to go one more tick, or stay there a little longer so the bid and ask can flip. I don't want it to end with a negative pin bar. If it is, I'm closing. Okay. gonna put it right here. You know, I've been watching some YouTube video where I see people keep on moving their stop loss, right? Your stop loss is at most one below your signal bar. Okay? One tick below your signal bar. And notice when you start moving your stop loss, it becomes extremely difficult for anybody to get back what you lost. Okay? Right now, doing what we're doing, your risk reward ratio is already 1 to 2 or 1 to 3, greater than 1 to 3. But if you keep on moving it down, it's going to take you a lot of trades to get that back. Okay, it's
Target
it's
filled.
not worth it. Okay, so we just got that.
Stop filled.
All right. Still, we got a scalp. I'm going to stay out of this area for a while until it breaks out these two ranges right here. If it's within those two ranges, I don't want to get in anymore, because you can see it's so small, right? We need a point which is 4 tick plus the 1 tick that we're placing above, and the 1 tick that has to go above to fill our order. That alone is about 6, right? That alone is about a tick and a half, a point and a half, 6 ticks. And right now we only got about 13 right here, so we're talking about almost, you know, about half of this range. So it's not much there. So let's stay out of it until it gets out of this range. I think it's consolidating. It's consolidating, and so if we see a long trap, it might be time to go to the low side. But when you see consolidation like this, right, it has to break out, and then it's going to retest whatever it breaks out, and then it's going to go to one or the other side. Just hang on. Okay, so we finally have a breakout of the range. You can see first entry. Here's a second entry right here. Nice pin bar, but again, it's inside this range, right? So I decided to sit out. It would have been really nice, but you know what? We can't get it all, right? So it is what it is. So right now we're officially out of the range, right? We will see a retest to this area right here. Every time we come out of the range, we will have to retest that range. So there you go. This one is retesting it, but this is not the time to go short. So it's going to retest. Hopefully it gives us a nice signal to go long. So just like we suspected, right? It went back and retested this area, came back. Nice support right here on that range. So I wish it ticks down a little bit, give us that second entry, but right now we don't have a second entry, and we did so well today. We don't need to chase this thing, right? So that could be, let's see, first entry. Yeah, I mean it's nice, bounce off of this, right? Could go higher to this, to that area right there, but man, we don't have that second entry. We got to be disciplined. We got to stay on track. So we do have a second entry right here, a bit crowded right here. So first entry, here is the tick, right? But look at all these bar. We are now below the EMA. We're hanging on this range again. Remember this range right here? Let me circle that. That range broke out. We said it's going to test. It tests. Didn't give us a signal to capture that. Went all the way up here, right? After this bar, I didn't feel like taking it, but there we are. Here we are. I'm going to have to watch this, right? We got a lot of support right here. It's been a pretty much up day, so we can. If this thing ends,
Order
if
submitted.
this thing ends well, right? Meaning that, hey, look how short that bar is. Not much risk there. It might be worthwhile taking this one. So I'm gonna wait until this thing finishes. But it's been pretty nice, right? Not having to look at the whole time. So that's a doji. I gotta stay away from the doji. I can't take it.
Order
But
canceled.
as soon as it reaches below 50 ticks, it's getting close enough. It just beeps for me, so I just look at it that way. Eventually, it will only I'm gonna mess around with the script a little more. It gets pretty interesting once you start messing with it. We will have it beep, you know, when it at least only when it has a second entry or a potential inside bar like the one I like, so that we only pay attention to that. But if we do that, right, if we do that, then it will have to beep a little sooner so that we can evaluate the situation. But I'll keep you up posted on the script, and you know, I don't mind sharing the script, so if you guys want it, just leave it in the comment, and I'll figure out a way to get it to you. Okay, so bend on the downtrend, consolidate right here. Second entry short, one tick down. Hopefully we got some short trader entering in this area right here. So I place an order right above that and see if we can get some traps going. Let's see if it works. And it's about 2 points actually. 2-point risk. I can see a little bit of risk right here because we're bouncing up against the EMA, but I like these traps though. We are on a really extended up day. Pull back a little bit to test this empty area. So I think it will work if we can get over it. If this bar is over, one more bar, if it doesn't get up there, then I'll just cancel it. Okay, so we're greeted with a doji, kind of a bullish doji. I will cancel this.
Order.
Okay, so volume is a lot slower right now. I think I will call it a day. We got 5 of 5 trades today, 640. Not bad at all, right? Most. All the trade happened like right around. Well, the last trade that we did exited at 740. So this whole time we haven't done anything here. So let's just call it a day and then continue tomorrow. I'll continue working on the script. Let's get the signals going, see if it helps us a little bit. I think if it did, we would have caught this particular one here. Well, the channel is not there yet, but we could have gotten this, right? There's a couple of them. I don't know if I would enter at the time, right? But it'd be nice to get that notification that something's working. Oh, it's finally breaking above that thing. Look at that. Break above. Not quite there yet, but almost. There you go. Yep, that trap did work. That's a nice thing. Uptrend all day, and then you got this nice trap going. 1-2 tick, hover with the right amount of risk. But that's how you know it's a trap, because once it takes over. 1-7. I messed up the recorder again. I paused it when I'm not supposed to, and I let it ran. So I think there's some parts going to be missing. But here we are. 6. So we did 5.